It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewer up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there.
Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. It's Brandon Powell with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the 10th pick of the draft, coming off that national championship in Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Second and 3. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Rodgers to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And this time they're gonna get there and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Looking for... Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the return, but it is still a turnover.
Incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning the tight end now. From the 33 on 2nd down. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Jones gets it. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More coming up after this quick break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. It's Jones on the toss. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running right, this is Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Trey Tucker to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score is 7-0. They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go right back to Hall. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. From the gun, it's Hall. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Quick slant to Lazar. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off play action, Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. That's complete to Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. He brings it in. He has the New York touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Jones once more. He finds space for a few yards that time. Ashton Davis there on the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Hall once more. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. Rodgers set to pass. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10, here's Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They are throwing it again. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Caught by Lazard. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Here's second and 2. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Rodgers. This will be caught by Adams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Again, Rodgers. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that Well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now it's back across the Atlantic to our studios in sunny Orlando, Florida. Let's hear from Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
In that first half, it was the veteran Aaron Jones who had it going. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 31. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Rodgers to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Coming right is Hall. They only get 2 there. More than 10 times that to go now on 3rd down. To throw, Rodgers. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Vikings football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hopkinson reels it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A give left side to Jones. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing deep for the end zone. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Now here comes the New York offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still inches to go on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Rodgers here from the gun. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. McCarthy to throw it. Pass is caught by Addison. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. McCarthy throwing here. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. McCarthy. We've got a screen to the running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On play action now, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichard. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 32. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here comes Hall. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They run. Here's Hall. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. A toss right side to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings pushing to get within range for a game winner. Here's 2nd and 7. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. To throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going for it again. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down carry for Jones. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he drives this forward to the 6. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Vikings.